She's so nice. She tells you when she's recording, huh? Good morning, Richard. How are you?
Yeah, good morning, Stephen. How are you doing?
Doing all right. So this is our second season of our
Yes.
podcast, right?
Season 2, yes.
Season 2. Hey, Richard, how about you recap last season a little bit for us and go into what we're going to do future here.
Well, season 1 was about our learning environment, circular city, based on our AI. Our AI is called Kaylee, and Kaylee stands for Kinetic Artificial Intelligent Learning Environment, and it's based on a virtual city that we're trying to create. And we're hoping to open up the city in the fictitious year of 2029, March. And we're just, like I said, we went through it last year. Our podcasts are going to be more brief this year and discussion wise, and we're going to do more on location stuff and do more interactive stuff for our future podcast. But maybe like our segment, what we're trying to promote now is the building of the circular city, and we need your help from our audience and from educators and from industry leaders. We want to build this city with actual working assets from inventors, and it's mainly to help. And we're focusing on advanced technology and environmental solutions in our city. And the city is, well, what did we go through? So the circular city, we went through talking about AI and Kaylee, introduction, why storytelling is important, and one of the learning styles, we had our educators on VARC, and we talked about robotics, machine learning, and the Internet of Things. And then our last 5 segments actually connected with what Kaylee does, the network data centers and the power grids and smart technology, agriculture and farming, and Stephen's favorite, transportation and medical. And our last segment was about construction. So now we're specifically for season 2, we want to actually talk about how we can use Kaylee and our fictitious population of 15,000 to develop the city through Kaylee and to actually develop the specific city. And like I said, we need your help on that, and we want your input. We're gonna base it on the story we're telling, but we'd love to hear from you guys on what you think about it. And that's what starts season 2, actual with actual innovations. And like I said, and if you're an industry leader or educator and you want to come on, or you have an idea, we want to come and see you or see the product or unbox the product kind of thing. So we want to add it to the actual product to the virtual game for education, for our learning environment, learning center. Right.
So I mean, like like we just said, we need help with let me know, send us emails, throw it on our website, like cool things you see online. Last season we talked about a machine that did weeding in agriculture. Recently we've seen some other devices out there, I won't ruin it, that are realistic things that are being developed now, new technologies, new inventions, that if they were placed into our city in a realistic way, how they would improve society, how they improve the life. And that's really what our theme is helping people grow and improve from where we are today to where we can go tomorrow, where we're being kinder to our environment, kinder to each other, and just improving as a whole, And so, as we go through the next season, we're going to go and find these interesting things, either through looking on social media, people sending us these items. And we love to interview people. We love to connect with folks. We're still going to talk about the products, whether we actually, are able to interview those people, but it would be better to have people that actually made the inventions or are part of that invention to be present for our podcast. So that'd be a huge thing. So that's to come, and we're going to be doing this every other week, right, Richard?
Yes,
Same
definitely.
thing as, and we'll see how many products we get. So we encourage you guys to always send us new ideas, as we go along, and hit the subscribe button as always. So in a part of this, as a backdrop to our fictitious city and entrance into the game that we're working on developing, we're working on a graphic novel. So I have some very quick preview of some of the preliminary drawings that we've been working on for our first issue. Our issue should drop sometime in February. We don't have the exact date yet, so we'll let everyone know when that happens. But as part of our characters, if you go on our website, we have BB, and the first issue is going to be her contemplating whether she wants to be a part of the prefecture or parish, which is part of that story, and also gives a little bit of the timeline and backdrop of how the fictitious city was created and why. So I will share my screen for a second and go through a couple of drawings very briefly. Like I said, I'm not going to ruin the story, but we're working on the preliminary drawings of what BB's motorcycle is. Sort of a modern motorcycle, but also still partially cafe racer. That's what she likes to ride. And it gives essence into her grit that she has. I go through and I draw as many of the views as I possibly can digitally, and the process that we're working through is to try to reuse some of these assets more often than not. Being part of it, working as an illustrator for a long time, it gets very repetitive, to do the same graphic over and over and over again. So we're trying to find quicker and more efficient ways of managing that with a single motorcycle or a person sitting on top of it. Files listed as Vigilante, but you'll understand who they are down the road. But this is one of their consoles that they're sitting at, doing their thing. Again, I don't want to ruin the story, do I, Richard? I mean, there's just so much packed in my head right now from doing all this stuff. So, like I said, I'm going to be brief. Mm-hmm. And of course, part of BB's apartment that will overlook the city that she's sitting in. So it's all very preliminary drawings, parts that are gonna, will find their way into, either on the site or in the graphic novel or so forth and so on. So yeah, that's the old peak I'm going to give you. Maybe next week I'll give you a new peak with some colorization and actually some parts, but that's the base of the storyline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And as I say in all of our podcasts, is that we're like the designer and the architect, but we need people who have actual science and innovation experience and developing experience for gaming. So we're looking for that. So yeah. Like I always say too, that we set the platform, but you guys tell a story. If you guys want to contribute, let us know. We want to know what you want to learn, how you want to learn, and what talents can you contribute to help us grow our learning environment.
So I'm excited about this whole season. So I hope you guys get excited about it as well. And we'll let you know when things are going to be posted and up on our website and as well as on our channel on YouTube. So please subscribe so you don't miss an issue.
Yep.
Thank you for watching our podcast. Subscribe to our channel. Let us know what you think and what you would like us to talk about next. Don't forget to check out our website at prefecturesp.com.